Welcome to Taboo Texarkana, the podcast where we dive deep into the untold stories, spiritual journeys, and topics people don't usually talk about. I'm Colton Foltz, your host, inviting you to join me as we sit down with incredible individuals from Texarkana and beyond. And today on the Taboo Texarkana podcast, I have the one and only Dallas Ross, aka D Ross. Welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Very excited to be doing this.
Yeah, man, I'm glad we had some scheduling things and sickness and technical difficulties. So
Everything happens for a reason, man.
yeah, and
Everything happens for a reason.
I've been excited. I've been looking forward to this.
Same here, same here.
Been a fan of yours for a few years. I guess we've known each other since 21 or 2022 or
Yes,
so.
sir. Yes, sir.
I got a couple questions for you. Is your real name Dallas Ross?
Yes, that's my real name.
Yeah, and your
Yeah.
stage name is D
D-Ross.
Ross.
Yeah.
Okay. So if somebody was looking you up on Apple Music or Spotify, is it D period Ross or
Yes. D, then a period, then ROSS.
Okay.
No spaces.
cool? And where are you from?
I'm from Kansas City,
Oh wow.
Missouri.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Okay, where do you reside now?
Now, Texarkana, Texas.
Okay.
I'd say I'm really from here. I spent most of my life here.
Okay. When did you move to Texarkana?
Really around 2019, 18.
Okay.
Exactly.
Would so were you were graduated from high school then?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I expected. I thought 21 to like 24 or so. Okay. So what was life like growing up in Kansas?
Well, I didn't really grow up there. Spent some time there when I was younger.
Okay.
Moved when I was younger.
Yeah. Are you a
But-
Chiefs fan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Always
cool.
have been.
Yeah. Tyler Mahomes is from Tyler, Texas,
Yeah.
which is like right
He's
up the
from
road.
Patrick's from Tyler.
I said
Went to
Tyler
White House.
Mahomes.
Yeah, he went to White House. He went to White House. Very
Bro.
close.
I am sleep deprived, so
Oh, it's all cool.
forgive me. So what kind of music did you grow up to? What kind of music did you listen to growing up?
I would have to say everything.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that, but I can talk about like 3 Days Grace, heavy metal or any sort of that sort of music. But I can talk about R&B,
Yeah.
rap, singing.
That's cool.
My personal inspiration growing up as a kid was Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I could see that.
Yeah.
So other than Bruno Mars, 3 Days Grace, who were some of your big influences or who do you inspire to be like? I can kind of see
Oh,
the Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, I'd say I don't really know about inspiration, about like who I would want to be like,
Yeah.
but I will say people that made me want to make music is people like Lauryn Hill, you know. Lauryn Hill, like J. Cole. Yeah.
Yeah.
People who I feel like make music from what could be other people's perspectives or multiple perspectives, not just, me talking about this subject, how
Yeah.
I feel on it,
Okay.
Maybe can talk about this subject from someone else's perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
People
when
like
did
that.
you first realize that you had a voice, either singing or rapping?
That was when I was like 5, 6. I was always singing Bruno Mars, Grenade.
Yeah.
Just the way you are.
Yeah.
Them type of songs.
Okay. So when did you start taking music more seriously?
More serious. I'd say it was around the time that I had broke my leg because
Okay.
football was my dream, and I broke my femur and I
Jeez.
was told I couldn't ever play football again. So in my mind, I was like, well, what do I do now? I guess I've always sung. Let me try to start writing now,
Yeah.
I knew I could sing, but I was like, it probably wouldn't be as easy to write, Definitely not write a song.
Yeah. So what is your writing process like?
Oh, man, I could be walking to get a snack or coming out the bathroom, and a thought will hit my mind.
Yeah.
And I'll just take it to my journal or on my phone in any way, Google Doc or something.
Yeah.
But I try once it comes to me to hold on to it,
Yeah. And you gotta write it down or
in
it
the
might
process.
go to somebody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, it's more of staying in the feeling of it,
Yeah. So when did you start documenting and writing down like these downloads or inspirations? Is that more when did you have like a writing, like you were writing in your journal before you broke your leg, or did
No,
that really slow things down?
it
for
really
you?
made me have to take a look at what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah, because your dream and what
Yeah.
the path that you thought
I was gonna take
gone in
It
an
was gone.
instant.
Yes.
Wow. So what did you what position did you play?
I was a quarterback. Played like safety and played running back, receiver, everything.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
I guess that was in Kansas City, right?
Now this was before I moved here.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
Um. So, did you start with singing or rapping? I tried to
Singing.
explain to somebody this morning. I was like, he's a rapper, but he sings. He's
Yeah.
a singer songwriter. So
Okay, so I got a very good explanation for that. I've always sung, like since a little one. You know, I
Yeah.
always was singing. I actually did not even like rap, or didn't really, I would say, understand it. You know, I didn't get why people would like it or would want to listen to it. You know, until I got older. Then I started to like rap a lot more and didn't really like a Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are type of song. You know, something
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess, and it's just a part of me. Of anything I do, I would want to, you know, do the best I can or more with it.
Yeah.
So when I was like, oh, I can sing and make hooks now, what if I started rapping? Let me try to find something where I'm spitting fast or a flow that catches people.
Yeah. Kind of blend it all together. I love it. I love your music, and like we were saying before we started recording, like I see what you're doing, and like that's why like I want you on the podcast, and you've done a couple shows and Universal Vibe with me, and like I wish I was putting on more so that I could put you in the spotlight and like lift you up.
Just like you said, you became a fan of me, I became a fan of you and the type of person you are and how you will do something for somebody else.
Yeah,
You know?
appreciate you.
Yeah.
And that's one of
very
the
big to me.
reasons why I want to do this is to highlight other people in the community.
Yeah,
you know?
we need people like you. You know,
Thanks.
Somebody like me who wants to. I want to perform. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Hey, got Universal Vibe, you know, a podcast like right now. I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah,
because I'm sure a lot of other people you've helped are. I want you to know that.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Sure.
Because if there's not event planners putting on the events,
right,
then
there's
not very many
people who could go
opportunities.
without what they put their time into. You know.
Yeah.
Like most artists probably want to perform, you know, or do something. To show
Yeah.
them.
So before we play one of your songs, if someone has never heard your music, how would you describe your sound?
I'd say open-minded. From I guess the best way to put it is from multiple perspectives.
Which song do you want to perform first?
I'll perform "No Sleep." That's my song I've had for the longest. And it's a song that always gets me comfortable.
Has that one been your most popular?
Yes.
Your most viral?
Well, I guess that was due to me.
Yeah.
You know? I felt that way about it because before it was "No Sleep" and had like thousands of views, and even people like who know it by heart now. Going through some depression and dark times, and I was on SoundCloud. I wasn't even on YouTube or Spotify or Pandora yet, and I had put that song out.
Yeah.
As something else, as a whole nother name, and it just wasn't as big, and I didn't feel the way I felt about it. And then one day, I don't know when it was, I was like, this song, I got to do something with it.
Yeah. I love that song. The 4 songs that you're going to do, I recognize 3 out of the 4.
Yeah.
But I've listened to No Sleep, especially when you did the music video with Scott Johnson. Man,
great person.
You can listen to
Johnson.
it. Yeah, shout out to Scott. Scott's done a lot for the community. And the way I met Scott was at the first Universal Vibe. Our photographer got sick, and he just showed up and took pictures for free. And
he did that music video for me for free.
Yeah.
And his thoughts and ideas behind it, he was like thinking of it like,
oh, he's good.
Like I would for myself. Like we would do things for ourselves. You know, like, I don't really know how to explain it, but he was thinking deep about it, and it really like made me like, that's good. You know, I don't really know how to explain the feeling, but it gave me a good feeling like that I should do this video with him. I should work with him.
Yeah.
He was giving thoughts and ideas towards something that started off as my thoughts and ideas.
Yeah. He cares. And he's an
that's
artist.
What I was just finna mention.
You
He
know?
showed with how we went about it that he cared about my music, didn't just want to shoot a video for me. You know?
Yeah. Him showing up and doing that first Universal Vibe for free, I hired him every single year after that.
Great person.
Great person. Does phenomenal work and will push out like 1,000 photos within like 48 hours and send them back to you. And you're like, you're crazy, man. So do you want to jump into it? Do it?
I'll get into No Sleep.
Okay. All right.
I don't grind for nothing. My time is coming, I'm so tired of running. Bottles on me, no, we ain't never sober. And life is so good, would it be better over? Had a long week, but please don't walk away. You gotta stay, we haven't talked in days. So when we gon' speak, you won't be lonely. It's on me, you need me, and me only. My mind steady moving, I'm already losing control. The truth is untold, never knew you were so cold because you were scared to grow old. So hold on tight, it's a long fight, short days, long nights, but we got enough gas just to last for the whole week. Look back at my past and I can't even laugh because now I'm in so deep. I get no sleep, but I know that I don't grind for nothing. My time is coming, I'm so tired of running. Bottles on me, no, we ain't never sober. And life is so good, would it be better over? Had a long week, but please don't walk away. You gotta stay, we haven't talked in days. So when we gon' speak, you won't be lonely. It's on me, you need me, and me only. I can go sleep. Sleep. Yeah. Oh man, that feels so good. Oh man, get out.
Yeah, dude, that was
Oh,
awesome.
I'm nervous too, but man, it just feels so good to do.
Yeah,
Um, Oh, it's so good.
yeah. Well, your music is inspiring. It's moving. I love seeing people create. I wish that I would create music so bad. So like, I love seeing people go out and do it. It makes me emotional. It makes me. It inspires me to create and do more as
Right.
well. So no sleep. You said something prior to performing the song, but like, what kind of headspace were you in when you
Bro, no sleep.
wrote the song?
I was like, I wouldn't say I was going through a breakup. It was afterwards. I was like, I feel like I had moved on and stuff like that because a lot of people would think it's about love, but it was like, I don't know. I feel like it was really, to me, it was about my journey, like with my music and myself, you know?
Always love hearing what people's what they went through or what the
Right.
song or what some of the lyrics mean to them, because like I could hear it and it could resonate with something completely
Be
different
different.
with me, and
Yeah.
like that's art. That's
Yeah.
magical.
That's what I try to do when I'm writing it. I try
Yeah.
to make it to where it's like, you know, I don't know. I try to make it to where it definitely can be felt from multiple perspectives, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
not just hear this and oh, this is what it's about. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Anyone can hear it and however they feel or feeling at the time or felt back then or in the future or however they might feel, you know?
Yeah. So what are most of your songs about? Like, I know like heartache and
Yeah.
love can inspire
Right, right.
us to create a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
So like, what would you say? Maybe not what primarily, but like, what are some of the like the topics
I
that
feel like
inspire you to like, I don't know, get the pen out and write? Because I know it just
right.
comes to you as
It
well.
does
Like you could be eating a
naturally.
cookie and be like,
And
wow,
this is a one crazy thing I'm still like figuring out and will keep learning as I do music. Is a lot of the times I feel like actually most of the times I feel like I'm learning what my songs are about afterwards. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I might have just wrote them. Like a lot of times I feel like I'm just writing it. You know, I've even put that in songs. I feel like I'm just putting words on paper and it's not making sense. But
yeah,
even No Sleep, I thought I knew what it was about then, and then it's like months later or a year later, even now I feel like, oh, it could have been about this.
yeah.
You know?
That gives me chills. Like
Yeah.
that's, I believe it. You know,
Yeah.
I've gotten like several like random tattoos, and then like years later, it's like developed its like own meaning.
Meaning.
Like I got this tattoo of this like skull woman on my arm, and I just got it randomly by
Right.
Boneface Ink, who was on like Ink Masters before I knew anything about that you were even supposed to tip tattoo artists. And then years later, my mom was like, that's me," you know, like
Right.
she's been through some addiction and stuff like that, and I was like, she's
Yeah, I've
beautiful,
realized
but
that.
she's kind of dead because her
I've
soul has
realized
been
that with my
gone.
songs. Like I've wrote songs I've had full songs of mine. Like even No Sleep, I can take my verse off and put somebody else on it. But
Yeah,
that's how I do a lot of my features because I feel like it's hard for me to write new stuff with people, I guess.
yeah,
But like I've wrote songs and I've had people I haven't even met yet tell me, I feel like you wrote this song for me. You know,
wow.
like want to get on it with me, other artists and stuff.
So, who are
Crazy.
some people that you have featured with or collaborated with um, in the Texarkana area or the surrounding areas?
Joe Till, he's
Yeah,
been on some of my music too.
like rapping, singing.
Rapping. It's
Okay,
kind of singing
I
too.
haven't seen any of his serious raps. I've only seen
Yeah.
like the silly
The
stuff that
silly
he's been
stuff,
putting
but
out the
Joe
last
Till,
year.
there's a lot of times I wouldn't go to the studio just for my music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody like Joe Till who produces, he already made music before he was producing. And when you're producing, you go through a lot of hours of just hearing other people's music and stuff. So I always told him, I said, don't never quit on your music. You know,
Yeah,
you shouldn't. You know?
I've seen recently that he's. I mean, recently, year or so that he's kind of like gotten back into it, and
Yeah.
he's doing it, man. Shout out to Joe
Yeah. Shout
Till
out Joe Till.
and
Definitely.
his podcast, the music, and I think he's producing
I
songs
liked
again for
his. I had
people.
heard a song that he did with one of my family members before
Yeah,
I ever even knew he was a producer. So I
wow,
actually thought of him as an artist first.
yeah, he's been around for a while, longer. And I'm
Yeah,
surprised I never knew him until a couple years ago.
yeah. Also, shout out Kevin Sparks.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's my man,
yeah,
my guy.
that's somebody I'd like to have on the show too.
Yes.
He's another person who inspires me like you. I see this,
Yeah,
no offense, younger guy, like I'm like
Kevin. Yeah,
10 years older than you, but like,
we became good friends after. Like we went to school together.
wow,
And I never really knew him besides of other people in class would talk about. Hey, Kevin was doing YouTube videos trying to make music.
yeah,
In my mind, we were teenagers in middle school, so everybody would like make fun of it or laugh about it. But in my mind, I'd be in the background, just like, I want to be doing that now.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got some good songs
Yes,
on
yes.
Apple
Shout out
Music.
Sparks.
Yeah, I've had him perform at UV,
Yeah,
and
and he
I've
was
listened
a
to his
sponsor
songs. Yeah, yeah,
last
he's
year.
sponsored.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's cool about people like networking with people
yeah,
because he didn't know about downtown or stuff like that. When I
yeah.
met him, I was like, you could definitely do something. One of my
See,
shows I've had at Hopkins, I actually let him come and perform. I didn't really let nobody know I was going to do that, but
yeah,
that was just certain stuff I
yeah,
had to do.
that's cool. Y'all have a song together, right?
Hold on,
Hold on.
yeah, that's a pretty big song too.
Yeah. So, do you think your sound is evolving right now? What
Definitely,
direction do you think it's heading?
and a more mature.
Yeah,
Definitely, as I'm getting older, going from like I said, I started when I was like 17, 18, really putting out my own music. I was already writing and stuff like
yeah,
that. But yeah, going from like 17, 18 to 21, 22, 20, it's like life changing.
yeah.
Having a kid.
Is it hard to look back and like listen to some of your older stuff? Is it?
Yes, very hard. I feel, oh my goodness, very hard to listen to my older stuff.
I
Even
don't
though
even
it's
like
just,
seeing my old Facebook posts
oh
pop up on the
man.
memories.
And I think about that all the time because I have like a Facebook phone when I was a little kid and
Yeah, I
somebody goes to
deactivated that
search
one.
me. Somebody goes to search me now or my music, and they might see that on Facebook, and I'm
Yeah,
just like, oh man,
yeah. I deactivated my old one and started a new one in 2020
yeah,
and stopped posting because I was wild when I was a teenager and doing all kinds of inappropriate stuff and saying things that would probably get me
yeah,
canceled today.
yeah.
So like
I deleted
deactivate.
a lot of old videos and even like
Yeah,
videos I thought were good just because like I feel like I don't know. I'm older now. Like I don't know.
just gonna keep growing and maturing, and that's one reason I kept putting off the podcast because I was like, I'm not mature enough. I can't. I'm gonna slip up and like cuss or like say
Right,
like maybe I'm not there yet. Like
right.
I cussed once on stage at Universal Vibe in 2021, and I think about it all
All
the
the
time. I
time,
was like,
right.
that's so stupid. Why did I say that in front of these kids and these families? And nobody probably even remembers it, but I think about it several times a year
Oh,
for some reason.
I've went like high pitched and feel like I've sung really bad lines.
Yeah,
Like oh,
yeah. So do you make music for yourself first, or do you ever make music for an audience?
that is a great. That's a great point you hit on. I would say like with the mother of my child, you know,
Yeah,
that I feel like I was writing from her perspective sometimes. And that can make me sound like a bad guy with some of the stuff I might put in my music with untrustworthy stuff, but I'd rather like, admit to my own faults or feel like I can at least know they're there, be
yeah,
aware of it. So yeah, a lot of songs I feel like I did write from her perspective. If it was about love,
yeah,
like I was aware that maybe I was doing her away or, maybe made her feel away.
yeah.
I'd
That's
I'd rather like to
interesting.
be like that, than just nah.
Yeah, that's a whole different perspective. Like,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
kind of honoring her side or what she may have seen
Yeah.
or felt
Or
or
even like my mom's relationship when I was growing up or,
yeah,
stuff like that.
I like that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So people
Yeah.
need to take that nugget and put it in their
I
pocket.
feel like that's the best way. That's why my music can reach people. I've never had the money to put behind it. I've never had a label, team, just me recording on my phone, on my headphones. Maybe could go to the studio. I've never been in the studio for more than an hour.
Yeah.
Never got time to really do my music, but that's why I feel like it makes the impact on people. It does.
Yeah.
Whether it's a 3-year-old that comes up to me singing my songs or an older person in Walmart noticing me saying how I inspired them, it's very big.
That's what it's all about,
That's a
dude.
great
Like
feeling.
when I get down and out or like overwhelmed playing in Universal Vibe or like I can't do this or maybe I won't do this anymore, I think about like
You
kids
never know
at
who's
the
looking
bubble
forward to it.
parties and
Yeah,
like the kids like we had been to if I had been to something like that in my youth and like my
right.
teenage years and seeing people spin fire and like
Oh
bubbles
man,
and
I think
magic,
about that all the time.
that's
Uh,
leaving an
Yeah,
impact on these kids' brains and their
and
creativity and like what's that gonna manifest into when they're our age? What are they
right.
they're gonna have a podcast, their own festival? Like
I think about stuff like that when I think about my performance there. I don't really
yeah,
even like the most vivid memory I have of that isn't like anything I did that day. It was me watching the people spin the fire while I
yeah,
perform my songs, and it made me feel like I was a star. It made me feel like I was important, or you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. Just made me feel good.
yeah. Well, you are important and I
Right.
appreciate you being a part of Universal Vibe and
Oh,
the
that I
festival
appreciate
and
that I got to be a part of it.
yeah.
Oh man.
So what was one of your favorite performances? Was it Universal Vibe or do you have another like wild party performance or like what have been some of your highlights of your musical career maybe?
I would say my first real real performance was at Hopkins Ice House.
When you
When
let Kevin come on
no,
stage
this
or
was my first time ever. I think it was the Joe Show with Mike. Shout
oh
out Mike
yeah.
Star by far, Wesley Hewitt,
Yeah.
BGB the Grizz.
That
Shout out
was
to them
my
too.
event I put on.
Yep.
The Joe show. That was like the first time I had brought like rap and like anything
Yep.
other than country and bands and EDM.
Yep. I was actually told that every
Yeah.
time I performed down here. That's why I kind of also felt good about myself because there's people coming up to me telling me they really ain't seen nothing like me down there yet
Yeah.
or heard my type of music down there yet.
Yeah. Anytime I do a show, I try to like mix it up and like
Right.
have the DJ, have a country, folk, indie. Like if I could have more metal and rock,
Rock.
I would
I
definitely
love
slide
I
it
love
in.
metal.
Or I want to put on Taboo Texarkana Music Festival and have all the genres and
Yeah.
have like some heavy
That's actually
metal.
been my thoughts.
Yeah.
Why I ain't really just jumped into business too much yet because I want to do something musical.
It's
That's not
just
just for me though.
yeah. It's just so expensive.
Right.
Like to put something like that on tens of thousands of dollars. Like we'd have to charge $20 entries or
Right.
something. Like I don't even know how I'm gonna do Universal Vibe for free.
Right.
It's times are just tough. A bunch of my sponsors have like went out of business
Right.
and stuff. So
I
and the
believe the universe will make a way. If you have good
that's
intentions, I believe it'll all work out.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now because I'm supposed to have a meeting this week with the city to kind of like finalize some things. And I told some of my sponsors earlier in the week, and they're like, "Our business is in Texas. We can't do Arkansas, and we can't fund." And I'm like, "Man, those are my top sponsors."
Right.
And then
Mm.
maybe I shouldn't do it. And then it's like, you have an intention or a purpose, like just do it,
Do it.
and it will
It'll
unfold as it
happen.
should. You know,
Like
maybe
I've started off recording music on the sound record app we all have on like
yeah,
every phone. You can just press record and
yeah,
record anything. Started off doing that, but also going to play a beat in the background, like
yeah.
making sure I don't move around too much and stuff
Make
like
it
that.
sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, the most important thing is to just start. You
just
know,
start.
like
That's what I tell people around me. You can get didn't mean to cut you off, but you can get
oh
better at it. You can become good or you can become what's the word? You could just become even normal to something. Like you won't be bad at anything you do consistently,
yeah,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
That's another reason why like I finally pulled the trigger on this because it was like,
Right.
man, I've been thinking about it for 2 years. Two
Right.
years I've been like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and now I've been doing it for a year. I've already been doing it for a
Everything
year,
starts with a
and
thought.
I could have just been like, no, I'm not ready, not ready. And you're always, I mean, not always. You're potentially gonna suck when you first start doing something, but like you said, you have to consistently
Yeah.
keep
I mention
going.
sports all the time. Like
Yeah.
Whether it's throwing a football or shooting a basketball, hitting a baseball.
Yeah.
First time you shot a basketball probably won't be as good as the 10,000th time you go to shoot it.
Yeah.
I used to have to shoot with one hand. Now I can shoot half courts, two hands. Like we get better at everything we just try to do
Yeah. But it's hard to suck at something.
and consistently do it.
Yeah. It's hard to
Yeah.
like do something new and suck at it and not
Right.
get discouraged, which makes me think, so what do you do when you become discouraged or down? How do you, what's your medicine? Like, how do you uplift yourself, or how do you ground to get those voices out of your head to,
I've started I'd started paying attention to, I'd say, the stuff that can help with a lot of things, but we don't really pay attention to them. Like breathing, like
Yeah, it's like number one.
like breathing. There's something about the sun.
Yeah.
If I can get into the sunlight, like I don't know what it is. I've talked to my people about it today. Like a rainy day just don't feel the same as when the sun's shining.
Yeah.
But we even use that as an analogy. So
Yeah.
that to make sense.
There's some ancient wisdom with it, and there's even like science that backs it up. So I wear these blue blocking glasses in the mornings, so all the artificial light is supposed to, like, something about artificial light getting into your eyes is
Yeah.
bad.
Bad.
In the morning, especially, you're supposed to get direct sunlight, at least like 30 minutes of it before you like open your phone and stuff like that. And it does something with the cortisol, stress hormones in your body and your circadian rhythm. So
Yeah.
like, and you get vitamin D. You get vitamins from the sun.
Yeah.
Like,
Same thing we get from orange juice.
yeah. So breath, sun.
Yeah. And it's just a mental battle. Like you said, it's hard to do something you feel like you suck at consistently.
Yeah.
And I made that argument to people, whether it's most people who say they don't like a sport or don't like this game or don't like this, is because they're not good at it.
Yeah.
I've always been that type of person. If I'm not good at something, I'm going to be.
Yeah.
Even if I know I'm very bad at it or abnormally bad, I'm going to become somewhat decent.
Yeah.
Same thing with music. Like I feel like I wrote a lot of times Cat in the Hat or what is this, or
Yeah.
even now I still feel like I'm writing and what is this meaning? What this doesn't sound good. And just got to choose that.
Yeah.
Like
The
your thoughts with
choice.
your podcast, if you have the thought that you can do it, like they say everything starts with a thought. To be able to create something as simple as, like, not simple, but like this mic or anything in this room, it had to start with a thought.
It all started in somebody's head.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Literally everything was a thought.
can't be
Or-
scared. Like I've thought so many times, maybe I don't need to go do this podcast, I be feeling like I have anxiety or depression or this and that, but it's so many times I've felt like maybe I shouldn't do something. And like we do it, and then we're like, oh, still regret it, But there's
Yeah.
also times where you can do something, or there's also times you think you shouldn't do something, you go do it, and then you're like, I'm glad I did that.
Absolutely.
Because people always want to mention. I feel like people mention the bad stuff more, but might be a time you feel like I shouldn't go to this place. You go and you were right, but there's also times you're wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said something similar to that to me once, was like, you make a decision to go somewhere and you go and it's bad or good, like, go and like learn the lesson from it. Like,
Yeah.
I collaborated with somebody. I was like, I shouldn't be doing this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to honor my word because I said I was going
Right.
to do it. And I'm going to learn whatever lessons I need to learn.
Right.
And it was hell. And I
Right.
learned, and I was like, I'm not going to do that again, or if I do it again, I know how to do it better, or
Right.
set boundaries to make it a better, more equal experience.
Right.
But yeah, I've had that thought 1,000 times, or that fear or an anxiety where it's like, I don't want to teach this yoga class, or like, I don't want to do this podcast, or like, I don't want to take this phone call and go to this meeting with the city downtown because I'm nervous. And then I go and do it. And
You're glad you did.
90% of the things that we're like scared of are
Mhm.
usually not as bad as we think.
Right.
Like we've survived every bad phone call, every bad situation, every breakup, every heartache. Like, we've pushed through and survived them all. So like,
That's why I love that we're talking about that right now, because like that's why I'm sitting in this chair, even since we started talking, or before when I was doing my song, it's not like I wasn't feeling crazy in here, like that shit
Yeah.
runner, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And when I'm on stage performing, and I was telling myself that before every performance, like, I'm so nervous, or should I do this? And then I perform and be like, oh, I'm so glad I did that.
Yeah.
Felt so good that I did that. So that's why I had to stop second guessing certain things.
Yeah. Just
It's-
gotta
Sometimes you just got to do it.
do it.
Right. That's why I advise anybody who wants to start writing or working on music to just try. Just try.
Gotta start,
Got to start.
or it's gonna be years down the
And
road.
and another point I make too is that if you can sing anyone else's song with your heart and their words and their thoughts and lyrics, if you want to call them that, with your heart or feel so good about it, then you could sing your own words or rap your own words like that. That's what I tell anyone who wants to get into music. Think of all the songs you know by heart. Think of how you feel about them. You could feel your own way. You just got to get that out of you.
I feel like now is such a creative time where like people can easily buy
Yes.
beats online or like find inspiration or
Yes.
like find help writing lyrics or like
Collab.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like everything's at our fingertips
Yes.
nowadays.
It was a little bit harder back
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
this time.
So we're winding down. We're 30 minutes in. We got a few more songs. What's the next song that you want to do?
Uh, I'll do Stay the Night.
You want to tell me about the song before you jump into it?
This was when I was like 17, 18. And I feel like I'd listened to a lot of love songs. It might seem like a lot of my songs are like love songs, but I feel like they also have a lot of pain or different stuff mixed in. I more wanted to make a song that it might have still felt like that, but it's at least just more catchy or more one to not catchy, but more one to move, more positive,
Yeah.
more love feeling. So yeah.
Cool. I'm excited. I'll ask you some of these questions when you get done, I guess.
Right.
So we're doing Stay the Night.
Stay the Night. Everything I like. Look, I need a drink or two. Why do I think of you? You got me singing, saying my, oh my. Oh girl, I think you're true. I do believe in you. And you can trust me, baby, I won't lie. You got me reminiscing. You got me reminiscing. I know that I'll be sitting by your side. Getting money been a mission. And she's so independent. Yeah, no lie, so fly, so fly. You got me reminiscing. You got me reminiscing. I know that I'll be sitting by your side. Get money been a mission. And she's so independent. Yeah, no lie, so fly, so fly. Do me a favor, come over, stay the night. You'll see me later. Yeah, everything I like. Yeah, I think God he made her every day because she saved my life. Yeah, maybe that's the pimp in me. Can't you hear the symphony? I won't get no sympathy, cause I won't try. I can feel your energy. I won't judge your history. Let go of the memories inside your mind. You got me reminiscing. You got me reminiscing. I know that I'll be sitting by your side. Get money been a mission. And she's so independent. Yet no lie, so fly, so fly. Do me a favor, come over, stay the night. You'll see me later. Yeah, everything I like. Yeah, I think God he made her every day because she saved my life. Yeah, I need a drink or two. Why do I think of you? You got me singing, saying my, oh my. Oh girl, I think you're true. I do believe in you. And you can trust me, baby, I won't lie.
Nice.
Ooh. So good to do that. I love that feeling.
Cool.
Oh, man.
What's one of the lines from that song that maybe people get wrong, or maybe a line from the song that means more to you than people realize?
Oh man, that was a different question. That
Uh,
I don't know, I probably have
2 for 1.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, oh man. I know that I'd say I just feel like in general, people they get I feel like no sleep, you
Yeah.
know, in a situation like they get that song wrong. A lot of people tell me how they relate to that in a love sense. that was more of like a love between myself or God or a higher power or whatever people believe in, you know. But that was between me and myself or me and something just different or higher. Not me and another woman or me and someone I went through with family. You know, that song really I just feel like was that's why I just could get it out like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Um, I listened to a guy and he makes music that you would think it was like a love song, but he's
Right.
really talking about like the creator or God or the
Yes.
universe. And
Yeah.
like I've listened to him on some podcasts. Really cool to hear that because you're like, oh, I thought he was talking about his wife or something.
Right.
Before we go any further, I meant to do this sooner. Um, so I've been doing this segment where I have the guest create a question for the next guest.
Oh, okay.
And I usually ask at the end of the podcast, but I'm trying to tell you now so that you have some time to think about it
Okay.
because I put somebody on the spot. I've done it at the end of the podcast each time, and I realized I'm trying to get them to create a question the last like 3 minutes of the podcast.
Right.
So I meant to do that in the beginning. If you can think of anything, it can be whatever you want it to be. And I'm doing another podcast tomorrow, and I'll ask her,
Okay.
and I'll have her do another one. We got 24 minutes. So which song is your favorite to
Oh, I was
perform?
just asked that. Oh, to perform. Okay.
Or
In general, just in general, all around.
yeah, I guess to perform, and which one maybe means the most to you?
I'd have to say, hold on.
Yeah.
Now, I don't really like to talk about it, but it means the most to me. And now, and it I wouldn't say it always has, but like starting to grow on me in the sense of what I see it means to my family and certain people around me, and how it inspired them.
And that's the one you did with Kevin
Yeah.
or Sparks.
Yeah.
You can listen to that on
Yeah.
Apple Music.
Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora. D. Ross, hold on, featuring Sparks.
Cool. So where can people find your music on all the platforms?
On YouTube, really would be the best way to find me or get to know my music and
Yeah.
how
And
I am, I guess.
you're always putting out music.
Yeah,
Like
always.
that's
So
one
much
of the
that I
things.
feel like sometimes I'll put some of it back up private and back
Yeah.
into the vault. Yeah.
Okay. That's one thing my brother, he's noticed you too. I don't know if you've ever
Yeah.
met my brother
I
Andrew.
have.
But
Shout
he
out
was like-
Andrew. He's a very nice person.
Yeah. He's a character. And he's like, man, he's grinding. It's just like every day. And maybe it's putting out clips.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
every
they're not
day.
all new songs, but like it seems like you do like remixes and
Yeah.
things of your songs.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And most of that's what on YouTube.
Yes.
And is that D Ross on YouTube as well?
D with a period, then ROSS. Yes, you'll find stuff on there like random videos when I was like first starting too, like that Kevin would take when we'd be at a park or something, and I was just doing my music. A lot of cool clips on there.
So what's something you're better at now than when you first started?
I'd have to say I'm better at not second guessing what I'm going to write or say, you know what I'm saying, or sing, put in my music. I used to would like, no, I don't want to say this. Somebody else might think it's cringy. They might see me this way or that way. Best thing I can be is just myself and open-minded. So a lot of times stuff would come to me like verses or melodies and stuff, and I'd be like, no, somebody else wouldn't like that, or you know, and I wouldn't write it, or I'd scratch it out,
Yeah.
overthink it. Now I don't do none of that. Just let it go.
100%
Yeah.
authentic, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's coming from the soul versus letting other people's voices
Yeah.
filter through you.
Right.
Or like,
And that's what's still crazy about how I feel like how people react to my music in the sense of their perspectives, you know. So it still works in the sense to where people are taking their own perspective or open-minded about it.
yeah.
So it's good. I'm glad I do that now.
What's something you're still trying to get better at?
I'm still trying to get better at expanding what I do, because I've never, when I had the thought to do music, I was like, I'm not going to be just a rapper or singer or make R&B or hip hop. I might make 3 Days Grace type music, you know, indie pop, rock, anything like that. I'm actually finna be doing some heavy metal stuff really soon. Collabing with some people.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'd,
My brother, my actual blood brother.
yeah.
Shout out my brother Derek. You know, he always played guitar, Metallica and stuff.
Yeah.
And he taught himself by ear.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to see somebody play the guitar part to No Sleep and like
Oh man,
see
me
you
sing
do
it.
it
Yeah,
live. Like,
I've actually asked some people.
yeah,
Um, yeah,
that would be cool. If I was good at guitar, I'd love to do
I'm
it.
learning to play right now. I
Yeah.
just got mine back yesterday. Yeah.
Has music ever saved you, gotten you through something
Yes.
heavy?
Oh yes. I feel like it still does to this day. Some that not in a bad way or a cocky way, but something that does make me feel good about myself. You know, that
Making
somebody,
music
yeah,
or
making
listening
music
to
or
music?
just knowing that somebody out there will play my song or likes my
Yeah.
music or just thinks it's worth my thoughts and ideas are worth something that could be stuck in their mind. That's why I've always looked at music deeper. You know, that's not just somebody's song stuck in your head. That's their thoughts. You know, their ideas. You know, and stuff like that. So,
That's like a part of somebody's life
life,
and
right?
energy and
Yeah,
soul.
yeah,
Never thought about it like that.
yeah.
Because no sleep will get stuck in my head to the point where I'm like, please stop. I can't sleep.
And I'll be feeling like that's what's good. I like that's what I'm saying. That's why I like to hear stuff like that because I feel like maybe nobody will listen to it, you know,
Yeah.
or maybe nobody's still listening to it, or you know, I don't
What song do you want to do next?
know.
Winding
We could do over.
over.
I'm gonna save cartoons for last because no sleep, stay the night, and it's over right here are more older. You know,
Okay.
cartoons is more new.
So what? Tell me about Over. What headspace were you in? Did you said this one was an older song?
This was an older song, and this was like another one where it could sound like I was going through something, and I don't really feel like I was, you know. I just feel like sometimes I even look at my own life from what somebody else could see it as, like another person's perspective, you know. I like to do that. So I feel like it was just about trying to, it just came to me and I put it out, you know, like if the thoughts come to me, certain lines and stuff, it might not resonate with me at all, but maybe somebody in the universe needs to hear this, you know, instead of me just blocking this out. No, you know, like overthinking it. You can't do that.
Yeah. Just let it come out.
That was my
Come
top played
through.
song this year.
Okay.
And that's like my little sister's favorite song in general, you know, like stuff like that. My mom, you know, they love stuff like that.
Cool. Let's do it. We got time for one more. This one.
I feel like this is like squeezing in my face. There we go. It ain't over, yeah. Ain't sound too bad. Look. It ain't over, yeah. Don't tell me you're sorry. You said that last time. It ain't over. So tell me where are we? Is it past 9? I won't be sleeping on your shoulder. I'm falling slowly. Why did you let me go? I'm already broke. Can you hold me? Yeah, why you calling on me? You must be lonely, but you need my love. That's what you don't see. Can you hear the knock knock? Way she rock that crop top. Catch me in a drop top. Rolling, I'm on vibe. Baby, stop, drop. All we smoke is top notch. We're inside this hot box. Rolling, now you want my love, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, you want my love, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, I'm already all out. Don't let me fall down face first. Give all you give, but what you take hurts. All these situations that I make worse. Is this something we can make work? I'm trying not to hit the pay dirt, but never asking for a favor. What happened with all that capping? Acting like you were a player. Acting like you were a player. Now you want my love, but it wasn't enough. Now you want my love, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, don't tell me you're sorry. You said that last time. It ain't over. So tell me where are we? Is it past 9? I won't be sleeping on your shoulder. I'm falling slowly. Why did you let me go? I'm already broke. Can you hold me? Why you calling on me? You must be lonely, but you need my love. That's what you don't see. Yeah. But it wasn't enough. Now you want my love, but it go. I'm already broke. Can you hold me? Why you calling on me? You must be lonely, but you need my love. That's what you don't see. Yeah, knock, knock. I was getting more
Man,
comfortable during that one. Oh
that one
man.
was so good.
Oh man.
I like that a lot.
That definitely got my energy up. I could feel like I was more comfortable with that one than the
Yeah.
first two.
Let's run it back. Let's do it all again.
Oh my goodness.
Just kidding.
I will. I'll definitely run it back.
That was cool, man.
I had messed up.
I appreciate you coming out and doing this and being vulnerable and singing and performing
Man.
for us. And
Like that's the best thing. Yeah, I just feel like that's the best thing you can be is yourself, whether that's vulnerable, whatever.
growing and growing through it, man. Have you ever felt quitting music?
All the time, like every day. I'll delete music. I'll be like, I'm not sorry, guys. I'm never posting again.
So what keeps you going?
It's just noticing that I guess like it's also me, because I have the will
Mental.
to want to do it. That's why I started it. But it's also other people that show me they do care.
Yeah.
Other people will give their time to listen to my music. That means a lot. This is what we do with our time and our life. It's all up to us. So
Yeah.
if somebody will take 2-3 minutes out their day to listen to one of my songs, that means a lot to me. It means a lot.
I bet. And you said every day. I wasn't expecting that.
Like almost every day, basically every day.
I mean, I guess I can relate because that's how I feel with Universal Vibe, sometimes, especially when I'm in the thick of it. What am I doing? This is
Right.
crazy. I can't do this. This is beyond me. Like, who am I? Do you ever get imposter syndrome? Because
Yeah.
I feel that.
Like yeah. That's basically like where you feel like you're something or like
It's like,
somebody you're not.
yeah, it feels like
Certain.
it's like I'm not doing this. Like,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
not me.
I definitely do feel that a lot of times with my music.
Yeah. I love your music, man. We got 12 more minutes. I got a few more questions for you. Keep in mind that question for the next guest.
Yes. Yeah, I got you.
Do you remember the first show where the crowd really responded to you?
Oh yeah, it was my first ever show.
Yeah. Was that the one at Hopkins? Or
No, it was put on by me and my friends, like me and Kevin, and I don't know if I could really just say this. I could probably shout him out.
do whatever you want.
It was my boy Steve White. Shout out Steve White.
Okay.
And he had basically threw a show for us when we was all like 17, 18.
Yeah.
Because he believed in us and saw how hard we were working. So we threw like our own little show.
Love that.
I sung Hold On and No Sleep, specifically them two songs. And hearing the crowd like would sometimes, whether it's a little crowd, big crowd, they would take over. Everybody who was there was taking over them songs. So
I bet like hearing the crowd like cheer and roar, and
Yeah.
then if you're hearing people like sing your music back to you,
Yeah.
bro, I'd probably cry.
Oh man,
I'd probably
that
cry.
was so good. I didn't want to keep singing on the mic. I kind of wanted to let them do it. Like
Yeah.
that's like kind of stuff we dream of.
Yeah. Even if it's 10, 20,
20
30
people.
people.
Yeah, it was probably like
300
maybe like
people.
80, 90.
Jesus.
But it was still like I didn't expect it to
That's
be that
pretty big
good.
for your first show,
Yeah.
like to have people hype.
Yeah.
Dream come true.
Yeah.
Even with it being
felt so good.
small, like that's cool.
It don't matter about the amount of people, it's the crowd.
Yeah, it's exactly.
I performed in front of a lot of people before, like auditorium full of people, maybe about close to some thousands, But it didn't feel as good as when they were singing my songs.
Yeah. Completely different vibe,
Oh,
man. So what's the worst or wildest show experience that you've had?
I don't really think I've had one yet, to
Good
be honest. Like, I haven't really had one yet. That's too bad.
Yeah. So where all have you performed around Texarkana? I know you've done Hopkins,
mostly just downtown.
Universal Vibe.
Yeah, but I performed in Fort Worth at the Wrigley Theater.
Okay.
Shout out Chris Brooks.
Where do you see your music going in the next couple years?
Hopefully, I'm gonna stay independent, most likely. I've thought about signing with labels and stuff, but I'm just gonna try to stay independent and get like Kevin already does stuff with a camera and took classes for that, so he could be my music video guy. I want people around me, to be my team. I'm gonna try to make a team.
Yeah.
In a sense, my brother, I got him to start working on beats and stuff.
Did Kevin produce his music video to that
Yes.
brand new
A brand new nothing.
nothing?
Mostly.
Yeah. That one's fire too.
That's very fire.
I like it
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, where do you get your beats from, your music from?
People I collab with on whether it's Instagram, TikTok,
Okay.
Beat Pros.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can just buy those
Yeah,
beats.
you can buy them. Most likely, you got to buy leases and stuff. It's not cheap, but if you
Yeah.
can connect or network with somebody, a lot of times it's not as crazy process as most people make it. You know what I'm saying? But and the funny thing is that most people don't know is the best 2 beat makers I have and I know are girls.
Really?
Are girls.
Yeah.
Are women.
Hey, ain't no shame. Like,
I'm not saying it. You know what I'm saying for that.
whatever.
It could inspire any woman out there, a girl, to get in beat making or
exactly.
music in that way.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about they make the best beats I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Who are some performers around Texarkana that maybe I should have on the show, or maybe I should have at UV? Like, I made a post. You commented on it. I
Yeah.
made it today.
About the music and the streams.
I would love to find more local musicians just to
Right.
do this with, or just to listen to, or put other songs on a playlist and just let it play so that they get
Right.
revenue from streams.
Oh yeah, of course. It can help a lot.
Maybe give a couple shout outs to some people. I know we got Sparks,
Wesley, and Mike and
Mike.
Wesley's group. You know,
I haven't
Wesley
seen
and
him
his
in a long
people,
time.
get all them on here. You know,
Yeah.
good people give you definitely good stuff. I have like my brothers of my own is what I call them. You know,
Yeah.
been like brothers since we was little, or however long we've known each other, just for a long time. Got a strong bond. Gotta have some of them on here, but you have to get to know them, and some of them ain't really put out their music to where, you know, have the same way you learned about me to get me on here. That's what I tell them, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta start, like we talked about. You gotta
Just
try.
do it.
You gotta try.
Yeah.
But Wesley, I don't know if you know him. His name's Gen Z KJ. He does more rap and stuff, and it's more like, you know,
Did he just do the Paul Wall show?
the Paul Wall show.
I saw him on
But
Joe
me and KJ
Till's.
were trying to do shows back when like I was
Yeah.
17. We were trying to get on at Hopkins and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like cool now because he's starting to like go bigger places.
Yeah.
But it's still cool. Like I still text him. He texts me.
Yeah, I
He's
saw
somebody
him.
cool.
I don't know. He came on my
He's
radar.
not afraid to be himself. I feel like he would definitely
100%.
he would definitely open more people up to come on your podcast or in general and be themselves.
Yeah. That's what I can tell from him. And I watched his interview on the Joe Till podcast, and like, dude is 100%.
Yeah.
I think he was wearing like a Spider-Man
Yeah.
costume on the
Yep.
podcast.
That's cool
like,
though.
you don't care. Like, he's
gonna be
doing it.
himself. Yep.
And I love that. So we got 7 minutes. Let's do cartoons. And then question.
Cartoons
and
like car, CARTUNES.
Not Cartoon Network.
Yeah, like not like Cartoon Network cartoons, you know.
So what headspace were you in? This is a new song.
It's like last year. you
Okay.
know.
What was your writing process? How did it come to you?
This was like during last winter. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I feel like when it could seem like more lonely, or you know what I'm saying, or
Is winter a
just
harder
like,
time?
Yeah, life just don't
Yeah.
seem the same, you know.
Yeah.
And I wrote it, but like I always try to keep, like I said, an open minded or a deeper like meaning with my songs while I'm writing them.
Yeah.
So I'd wrote it from other perspectives,
Leave it a little bit more open instead
or
of
something that I know people could relate to. You know what I'm saying, or could understand.
Yeah. I love that. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind versus being like, this is what it is. You know, you're
Right.
trying to like be
No,
too
but if that's what
controlling on
it
it.
is,
It's
if that's
like,
what it is to you, then that's the beautiful thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
yeah, leave it open minded so that it can
Yeah.
be all the things to all the
things.
different
Because you
people.
might feel another way next week when you're listening to it and think it's about something else.
Facts. Yeah.
That's what I like.
Cool. Let's jump into it and we will wrap this.
It's the one I've been promoting, posted and stuff.
Okay. We're gonna get some good promotion from this for you.
Must be the magic we be. Must be the magic we be. What we imagine. Guess I didn't know that this would happen when I do the things. Look, D. Rouse. Why am I letting go? Must be the magic. Will we be what we imagine? Guess I didn't know that this would happen when I do the things that you do. No forever after all, stuck in the past tense. Everything was from while it lasted. Guess I didn't know number one. Why am I letting go? Must be the magic. Will we be what we imagine? Guess I didn't know that this would happen when I do the things that you do. No forever after all, stuck in the past tense. Everything was fun while it lasted. Guess I didn't know that this would happen when I do the things that you do. Baby girl, you're shining like the sunlight. Like this song.
Man,
That makes me feel good. Yeah.
so cool.
That gets my energy up so much. Like, oh, I feel like I run a marathon after
Yeah.
that.
Feel alive.
Yeah.
And you're an artist. I love listening to you sing, and then like when you rap, like, it's awesome. It's inspiring, man.
It means a lot, man. All the times I'm writing, scratching out, and I put a lot into it. It's like,
I could imagine, like how much energy and passion that you put into it. You scratch it, throw it all away,
the
start it again,
thoughts.
and
All the
then you get the
thoughts.
final product, and
Mhm.
somebody might know that 55 hours went into
Yeah.
this.
It's crazy because I feel like everything I talk about with people are just like talk about comes back, and it's like what we talked about earlier, like just to keep trying.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Got to start, but you got to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
can't give up.
Yeah, because I
Okay, to
could have had the first couple lines liking it, but also anywhere. Like I remember so many times while I was writing that song and No Sleep and all these other songs, anywhere in between that, I could have been like, let me ball this up, throw it away. I mean, no, this part don't sound good, so the rest of it shouldn't.
well, I'm glad you haven't given up.
Yeah, I'm glad I am too.
Pushing another day. Do you have a question for our next guest?
I've been thinking about it. Like a question for somebody you don't really, you know what I'm saying, know or something like that. And that would be, I don't know, like what affected them the most in their life that they realized afterwards. See what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense,
That would be a good one.
but I feel
Yeah.
like we learn lessons and like sometimes it's like we can't learn this before we do it, we got to do it. So, but that don't mean it's going to change what happened.
Yeah.
I tell my son and I tell everybody around me all the time, try to like make sure when you're in the moment of things that it don't teach you a lesson,
Yeah.
because we realize afterwards. Where it was that girl you lost, you feel like you realize now you shouldn't have, or that thing you didn't do that you realize, oh, I should have done, like we
Mhm.
talked about earlier too.
Yeah.
So,
It's hard to see it when you're in it.
and it's hard to see it in the moment.
It's always hindsight's always 2020, When
Right.
you're looking back. So that's a good question. I got a good
Right.
podcast plan tomorrow.
I really appreciate you for this. This is gonna make me get out to perform again because I
Yeah.
stopped. This is gonna make me start going back to the studio.
All around.
I really appreciate this.
I appreciate you. Thanks for coming on. I'm sorry we had so
Always.
many scheduling.
Oh man, this is good. I'm just
conflicts.
glad we got to do it.
Yeah. Shout out Texarkana Podcast
Shout out
Studio.
Taboo Texarkana.
Go check out universalvibe.org. We are potentially doing our 6th Universal Vibe Festival next November, pending the dates and details. But more to come on that. Check out D Ross, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify,
Pandora.
Apple Music,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I'll have all of that posted in the description. This podcast will be on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all that stuff. So universalvibe.org. Thank you, Dallas.
Thank
so
you.
much.
I appreciate you, man. Great time.
Yep.
Had a great time.